All right, so we have Ogulcan Atayol today in nomination for the Best Documentary Film of the Year for Extremely Personal Documentary. Congratulations, Ogulcan.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. By the way, my name's pronunciation is for hard for non-Turkish people, probably. It's Olcan.
Ogulcan, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
that G is soft G, I can call it. It's in just in Turkish letter, and you
Ah,
can
okay, okay.
yeah ignore that letter. If it's there or
Okay.
not, it doesn't change. Olcan.
Ah, okay, okay. So nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
So we have a few questions for you. What made you go into films?
Well, my first love was photography. I studied photography. Um, I was into photography like after primary school. Yeah, even on those days was so hard, before digitals. Somehow I started to take photos, and then um, I was always in my mind, maybe I can make films one day, somehow. I don't know how, but it's an childish dreams. But I was taking photos. Um, I have a cousin who is 1 year older than me, and when I was 17, he went to university to study cinema, and I asked him how is it going, being in university and studying cinema, and he said, "Oh man, we're watching movies all day." And I said, I asked, "What kind of movies?" "All kind of movies, from the horror movies, sci-fi, and everything." And when I hear that horror movies, I can't watch horror movies still. Almost 2 decades passed since this conversation. And I said, okay, I'm not going to study cinema. I'm good with photography.
Okay.
Yeah, my true and funny story. I didn't study. That's why I didn't study. But in while I was studying, I started to take videos on my own. I,
Mhm.
I learned how to take videos, how to edit. Um, there wasn't that much how-to videos on YouTube at the time because I'm talking about late 2000s. And but I started to be director of photography in some short movies of my
Mhm.
friends.
Okay.
I step into cinema world like this, and then while we were studying photography, we have to be an intern for 2 months. I think it was like a rule, you know. Um, but I didn't want to be intern in a studio, a photography studio or something. And I asked to the head uh, if I can do this in a production company or something. Okay, if it's if their company and they accept you, if it's okay also. And I started to be intern in one of the at the time one of the most famous motorcycle show in television,
Oh, nice.
and I started to be cameraman and editor there.
Okay,
And
okay.
then that internship turned into kind of full-time job.
Okay.
Yeah, at same time with photography, school, and that company went together. And after that, I started to make my own movie, and this extremely personal documentary.
So this is your first film.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly. As a
okay.
director,
Okay,
yes, this is the
nice.
first movie.
So it's interesting how you got a lot of different roles in the industry before doing your film.
Yeah, kind of different. A director of photography, and sometimes just in the light department. I have my friends also. I even recorded sound, boom operator.
Okay.
It was fun, and I learned a lot. I was happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a good start, photography as well, because you make a lot
Yes,
of lighting. So
yes, yes,
you
yes,
know a lot about it as well.
yes. And
And
this movie also, sorry, I interrupt you maybe, but in this movie, kind of did everything on my own.
Mm.
Not everything, but almost everything.
Okay, wow. Congratulations.
That's
That's a
it.
lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, and it's full-length movie. It's almost 2 hours, and
Yes.
it's not short. It was
And
challenging.
do you have specific messages that you would like to transmit when you make your films or?
Actually, I believe that if you create a world and you believe it, that energy goes to audience. That's why actually I felt like while I was making this movie, like I made this for my childhood or my teenager times because I never had mentor in my teenage times. I always wanted to be inspired from someone. That's why I was chasing all the books, some interviews, behind the scenes. It's not about just being a director or something. It's just about life. And this is extremely personal documentary. It's a funny title for a movie, for a documentary. But it's music documentary actually. Uh, it's my wife's album, the Turkish jazz album, Aristo'ya İnat. I can translate it against Aristotle. It's a jazz album, and when she come out with this idea, I'm writing songs for a while, and now I'm going to make an album. And I said I'm going to record it just for the memory. Not I wasn't thinking to do a movie.
So
It
it's
was
a
just for
recording
us.
of her journey, basically.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like that because it's so inspiring for me. Seeing them, all the roads, all the path, all the people are taking is so important to see for me. I started like this, and uh, it's at the same time hard way to go for them as a musician, and they showed their all fragility, um, and it's important I think because if I watch this movie when I was teenager and I see them because they are not amateur, they're professional musicians and they're most known Turkish musicians who played in this album, and even there they can fall, they can stuck somewhere, they can communicate with each other and how to solve this problem. On those real scenes are so inspiring for me, and that's why I wanted to show this to people, thanks to them.
So it's a nice reflection of life as well, life in music.
Yes, yes, all of them are true, and nothing is fiction in this documentary. What happened on that time there, I recorded and I edited them.
Thank you for it. So where can we follow you? Do you have a website?
I don't have a website, but I'm kind of showing my some of my works from Instagram. They
Okay.
can follow me from Instagram, and also I have YouTube channel. I'm not active there that much. I'm not sharing movies or videos frequently, but I'm there, and
Okay.
I'm going to publish some new videos also. They can follow me, and if there is somebody who knows Turkish, I have a podcast. When they search my name, they can get
Okay.
that podcast also.
And what's the
Yeah,
name
just
of
like
the
that.
YouTube channel? Can we find you with your name or?
Yeah, just
Okay.
my name and surname.
Okay,
Ogulcan
great.
Atayol.
Awesome. So we'll be sure to put the link underneath the interview.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
thank you again for being here with us today, and we'll keep you updated soon about the prizes. And congratulations again for your.
Thank you so much.
So we'll talk soon. So I'll wish you a great rest of the day and good luck with the prizes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.